Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Rockmore Field here in Lanier County. It's going to kick off the 2020 football season. Only about just a couple seconds left on the clock. Our senior squad has lined up there in the midfield. Rashad Brockington is out there right on the 50-yard line in the middle. And as one of our seniors are making the call, we've got a new banner down there on the east end of the stadium that our Dogs are anxious to run through. And also we've got the Treutlen Vikings on their end towards Banks Lake, ready to run through theirs as well, and waiting on the call. But we are glad, Jeremy, it's good to feel normal. And I look out here, man, there's a lot bigger crowd.
There is quite a few people out here, yeah.
There's a great crowd here tonight. And I was worried that many people wouldn't be here, but I'm excited to see such a great crowd here tonight. I know down on the sidelines, we have Keith Newbern, and Keith, his mic is going in and out, and I hope that he can chime in when he can. Keith, are you down there?
He can hear us.
He can hear us,
but the mic part is messing up.
Well, then
we're going to try to fix that.
That's the best part. If Keith can hear me and I can't hear him, that's 50% on my favor. But I tell you what, the field looks fantastic. The coaches have done a great job on getting the field ready. Got the big L painted right there in the middle of the field. And our Bulldogs are just about ready. I wasn't even paying attention. Keith, who got the kickoff? We did. All right, so we'll be receiving, is that correct? And so our Bulldogs are fired up. Cheerleaders have the banner up. The band is starting to play. And it is about time to get some football here in South Georgia on Friday night. Jeremy, I'm really surprised at the crowd we have here tonight. Of course, it is senior night. Of course, trying to get in senior night due to the COVID pandemic. Don't know how the season's going to go, and if they cancel the season halfway through or whenever, at least our seniors will have their acknowledgement. And so they went ahead, and I heard on the football show coming over, several schools are actually doing that tonight. There it is. They've broke the banner. The crowd is on their feet. And here the Lanier County Bulldogs are coming to the sideline dressed in all red tonight.
I'm a little saddened. I didn't see no smoke.
No smoke this time.
Smoke.
No smoke. Treutlen just came through their banner too. They got the black bottoms and the white tops.
Is that Will Watson down there? It is.
I'm sure it is. I saw him earlier.
And I see Dwayne Culpepper.
Yeah, Dwayne's out there taking his pictures as he normally does. Does a great job with DC Photos and working with Lanier County Advocate to be able to get some shots to highlight some of these boys so that they can have some great memories. Nothing better than being able to be put in the paper and seeing your name and picture in the paper. The Dawgs have lined up to kick. The Vikings are now coming out on the field. I think our teams match up fairly balanced, as far as size and ability. Soperton there is just a little bit smaller than Lakeland. I think they got a population of about 7,000, where we have maybe around 10. A little bit smaller community. Should be a good game tonight. Daniel Cruz kicks it off. Was caught there on about the 26-yard line, and the Dawgs have just piled him up right there around the 25-26. Made no gain there on the kickoff. And that's going to bring our defense out to the field. I tell you what, we have got an exciting defense this year, and no doubt our players there are being able to come out. And a lot of that line there is the same line from last year. Of course, being led there by number 54, Kelvin Gaines, one of the biggest, if not the biggest, and strongest player we have on our team. I know he is ready to make some noise out there. Cortez Robinson, number 21, lined up there beside him. Both of them two extremely strong players on the line. There's a snap, handoff right up the middle. They kind of just stand him up, nowhere to go. Maybe he made about looks like he might have made, what is that, about 4, no, maybe 5 yards. I didn't realize he made as much as he did. I guess he just kind of had a little bit more forward progress than I thought he did.
So I'm not talking too much. I'm focusing on the camera and the clock.
You're good.
If you look at the scoreboard, I've got a clock on there.
Oh, fantastic.
I may forget to start it or stop it if it's not connected to the
11 minutes. First quarter, here we go. Here's the second snap of the game. He turns around and hands it again, and they got a little hold there. Number 14 grabs a hold of him. Are they going to give him a first down?
Yep.
I do believe they will. I believe he actually got across the marker there. Cedric Davis was able to wrap him up, but not before their number 5 got their first down.
They still ain't fixed the light bulbs on the, what is that, 39?
I think so. That scoreboard's probably older than me and you put together. No, I ain't saying that. I'm almost 50. I hope it ain't that old.
No, it ain't that old because there wasn't a football team back
they
then.
line up two over here to the close side of us. Again, hand it off to him, and number 50 is, they have piled him up in the backfield. A major loss of yardage there. Terry Powell was able to wrap him up and hold him there till some help came along, and they have put him about 5 yards deep. Second down and about 15 now for the Vikings. Again, if you're at home, and I know a lot of you are kind of scared of the COVID virus, I hope that you're listening to us live here and so excited because the next snap, they're lined up. There's a snap, hands it off. No, he didn't. It's quarterback keeper, and he had him behind it there again. And Powell, number 50, has brought him down again with a loss. I tell you what, man, Terry Powell is just coming through the line. I don't know if he's even being touched. He is shooting out of there like a cannon. So it's going to be third and about 20. It's got him way backed up. Back-to-back plays. Number 50 is on fire. A freshman, 6'1", 208 pounds. Better be looking for a pass. He steps back. Number 2's crossing the middle. Oh, and he picked it. And a big pick, and he runs it back.
Did I see a flag?
Roy Johnson, I believe, with the pick there, wasn't it? Roy Johnson with the pick. We're going to turn it around and go the other way now. What a great defensive play there to cut it off. Great defensive stand there. Great field position. We're on the 32-yard line. The Dogs are headed towards Banks Lake. Offense is set up. Jalen Calhoun's in the backfield with Rashad. There's a snap. Rashad's going to keep it and run it. There he's got to skip over. He's got to run. Oh, and he got a big pickup, about 15, 20 yards there on the run with a first down. Quarterback keeper. I tell you what, man, if he wouldn't have got caught by a shoestring there, he'd have made a touchdown. Just had to kind of hurdle over a few of the guys and just couldn't get his balance back. Rashad, one of the great senior leaders here this year, and of course Rashad doing a tremendous work here. Leader in all-time yards and touchdowns, Lanier County. Hands it to Calhoun. Calhoun makes a break, turns back and forth, again picks up a first down and about. Oh, no, and he fumbles the ball. And he's covered it up. Number 51 covers it. Are they going to call him down? Are they going to call him down? Picked it up in the end zone, but the ref said he was down when the ball came out.
Down prior to the goal line. Big gain on the play for Calhoun.
Second down and about 1 yard. I tell you what, it's been a long time since I've seen Lanier County drive it down the field and have such a good defense and offensive stand. Got to keep those hands on the ball. Got a little first game jitters. Calhoun just a sophomore. Rashad a senior. Oh, and there's a little bit low snap. Hands it to Calhoun and he walks in there. Touchdown! Touchdown, Lanier County Bulldogs here at Rockmore Field on Friday night under the lights in South Georgia. That's what I'm talking about. 7 minutes and 11 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. We're going to line up for the extra point. Actually, Rashad stays out on the field. Looks like the coach has decided to go. Let's see what they're going to do. They got a little swinging gate action here. Everybody's getting lined back up. Cruz is going to get down for the kick. Cruz with the bright fluorescent green soccer shoes on. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, and it is good. Nothing better than that to start off the game. Daniel Cruz, our kicker, sophomore, right between the middle. And while we're changing up, we're going to hear a word from our sponsors and take a break.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we are back.
All right.
Lanier just scored.
Yes, we are. Lanier County got a pick on the defense on the opening drive of the Vikings. Turned around and took that pick to the house after a few plays, and we scored our 7 points. We're at 7-0. Lanier County Bulldogs. Cruz is ball's on the 40-yard line, about to kick off again. Looks like Tim Blair. Nope, that went out of bounds right about the Lanier County High School Valdosta Orthopedic tent. I tell you what, man, it just feels good to get back to some normalcy. I'm so tired, I guess, like everybody else, of the pandemic. and COVID and everything else, and so it feels good just to be back at a Friday night football game watching these boys play. And I know they've put in a lot of hard work and some crazy scheduling with the things that they've had to do over the holidays. And so, not the holidays, I'm sorry, with the pandemic. And so, I mean, they've had
a
virtual workouts.
July 4th holiday.
There was, but no,
July
I'm talking
4th
about
holiday,
it
Labor
seemed like
Day
a holiday. We've been
holiday,
out for 6 months just about
Memorial.
But I know those
Memorial
coaches
Day.
have done a great job of putting this team together, considering the outcome. Defense is back on the field. There it is. They're going to turn around. Oh, and it was kind of a miscommunication there by the quarterback. And, man, they just wrapped him up again. About a 5-6 yard loss there on the play. I believe it was a bad communication between their running back and the quarterback. Why are they moving the chains?
Good question.
I'm not sure why they moved the chains on that one.
No, he had a loss.
They need to kind of call time and fix the chains on the other side, just like the
Yeah, the chains are
unless
wrong.
they messed it up to start with. They never set the chains to begin with, I think the problem is. No. Well, how did that happen? I think if I was the coach, I'd definitely be calling timeout, because how do you get a 5-yard gain on a 5-yard loss? But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Uh-oh, and he caught the ball. And he gets the first down.
Did he lose the ball?
Yes, and he lost the ball, and we recover. A fumble recovery right there on the 40-yard line. I tell you what, with all the miscommunication and figuring out what in the world was going on with the chains over there, I couldn't tell who it was. Not sure who the one that stripped the ball and came up with it, but the Lanier County Bulldogs offense is back on the field with a tremendous amount of momentum, with a interception and a fumble recovery. Offense scores a touchdown, and we still haven't crossed over the 50-yard line on the east side of the field. Xavier Ryan's over here all by himself. They give it to Calhoun, number 8, right up the middle. Picks up a good 6 yards, maybe 7. Not bad, about 4. Looked like we went a little further than he did. Second down in about 6 or 7. Offense line back up. Rashad looks back. Rashad's going to keep it. There he goes. He's already got a first down. Somebody grabbed him by the undershirt and
Not
held
quite.
on. That number 70 right there, boy, was holding on and stretched his shirt out from under him. But Rashad looks down, and that shirt's about 3 times bigger than it was for that play. So it's going to be third down in about a yard. Almost got a first down out of it. Be a big third down play here by our offense. See what they got ready for them. As I said, Coach Williams has done an amazing job with all the stipulations and things that's taking place. Gives it to Calhoun. Calhoun goes right up the middle. There's a flag here on the near side. I don't know if it's a false start.
I don't see a flag.
Yeah, it's right there at the feet of the
Oh, I see it.
ref.
Everybody's in the way. Okay.
Yeah, wait a minute. Whitecap's going to call a timeout. See what the flag is. Still didn't see. Was it offsides or?
He's pointing fingers at something.
Yeah, it must be a good thing. He's talking to Rashad, trying to find out which
Here it comes.
penalties are going to be declined. Still don't know what the penalty was. And we may never know. So we'll
Probably
just keep
won't.
going. All right, they declined the penalty because it's going to be 1st and 10 on the, the 25-yard line, give or take. Rashad steps back. He looks. He's got a man wide open. Oh, where's the pass interference on that, ref? He was all over Josh Sermons. Josh had good eyes, though, on the ball, and luckily that didn't get intercepted. Sermons comes out to the sideline. Offensive line gets down. There's the snap. Calhoun takes it. Oh, and there coughs up the ball. Coughs it up, and the Vikings recover. It popped right out of his hands. It looked like it just squirted straight up near about 5 yards, right into one of their defensive players' hands. And so a little bit of momentum kind of lost there. Got several.
I believe that says 3:52 on it over there.
I do believe 3 minutes, 52 seconds left.
The scoreboard on this field has had light bulbs out for 10 years?
Since I've been around, so yeah. So the Vikings are going to be taking over. 3 minutes and 52 seconds left. Official timeout on the field.
You want to? We can. How long is an official timeout?
I think you got time. Yeah. Well, while we're sitting here, of course, we've got 8 seniors on the field today. We got 40 players, I believe it is, on the roster. We got about 8 seniors, 15 juniors, 6 sophomores, and 11 freshmen. So no doubt, man, with the 23 juniors and seniors, Lanier County really has a great roster to play with here. And, of course, experience is going to be the key to success this year. A bulk of the players and, of course, the coaches have been together now running this same system for several years now, about 3 years. And so no doubt this consistency, the experience, no doubt can lead to some wins this year. No doubt the stability of the coaching staff allows players to know and understand the system. And so as they're going forth and as they'll get better and better, some of these younger players are going to get stronger and stronger. But having 8 seniors and 15 juniors and a great freshman class coming up, that just goes to show you that Coach Williams is doing a good job of promoting this program, getting the kids inspired, and being able to continue this program and build. And so we're excited about seeing those younger players out there and soaking up that sideline. All right, so the Vikings now back on offense on about the 27-yard line. Hands it to number 3. Oh, he got racked by number 1, Keontae Hodges, there in the backfield. I believe it's number 1. Might have been number 3. I couldn't tell.
Number 1, Keontae Hodges with that tackle. Loss on the play, 2nd and 11.
As I believe that was Andres Anderson that made the tackle. All these numbers get to looking about a lot. I don't know, it might have been Keontae. I didn't. There's a snap again. Hands it to big boy right there in the middle. I tell you, that running back fought for everything he had.
To the right side by number 5 for the Vikings.
Number 5 for the Vikings. He's got a good build to him, like a running back.
Gaining 5, 3rd down and a long 6.
Got 3rd down and about 7 yards to go. Defense needs to buckle in right here. The running back sets up right behind quarterback. Oh, and it's a high snap. They're all over it. Where's it going to be? Oh, and they got him way back. Oh, my goodness. About a 25-yard loss on the play. A high snap over the quarterback's head, and 2 Dawgs were on him all over it. And so, no doubt, with about 4th and about 25, they're going to be kicking. Kish Wright, one of our freshmen, about 5'9", 150 pounds, are going to line up right there in the middle of the field on the 50-yard line, dead center of the L.
Under 2 minutes left.
Under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. Man, I tell you what, it's just running right by, ain't it? We've had several turnovers. We've had some good offense, some good defense by Lanier. We got a couple mistakes, but I really thought there'd have been a lot more flags, being this was the first game of the season. But I tell you, both teams are playing pretty good. Small kicker, man. Look at the size of that kicker. And he kicks it. Kish catches it. He's on the run. He's got a lane. All the way down the sideline to the – oh, and there's a flag.
Number 2 with a big return after the punt and a flag on the play.
That was Keith trying to talk. Just in case anybody's hearing that noise, it's still giving us a problem.
I think it was a face mask. Coach Williams out on the field, trying to find out what's going on. Number 6.
Does that say 19 or 14? 15? What is that? The clock.
Minute 19 seconds.
Block in the back.
A block in the back.
He's the only one who's thrown a flag. So
Where's the ball? Oh, he's moving it.
Ain't had many flags thrown, but the 2 that we have, the same ref has thrown both of them over here on the sideline by the coach. I'm sure coach is in his ear. I would be.
Somebody watching just texted me, said horse collar.
Well, all right, we appreciate the shout out. It's kind of hard to see up here with everything, and
Yeah, you're standing behind the tripod.
I'm
with
behind the
camera on it.
camera through the window across the
Hey,
line.
it looks like
if it was down here on the east end of the field, I'd have perfect view, but the west
It looks
end,
like
I
they
can't
might
see
have cleaned
nothing.
that just a little bit.
It does. It looks a lot better than last year. Well, regardless of what we got going on here, we're on the 45-yard line.
Over the Vikings 35-yard line.
I'm sorry, 35. I'm going the wrong way. 35-yard line. Shaw's getting his troops ready. All right, here we go. Now we're ready. Still a great return by Kish. Rashad's ready to go. Get the ref out of the way. There's a snap. Gives it to Calhoun. Calhoun takes it around the side. He's found a little seam. Picked up a couple yards. Or maybe at least made it to the line of scrimmage.
Hand off to number 8, Jalen Calhoun. No gain, second down.
I tell you, I wish Keith was able to talk more because I'm sure he knows more about it than I do. But I know our the football has changed this year with the power rankings and a new region. I know Brooks County has been brought into our region.
That's right.
And I know that Wilcox and Telfair both are now out of our region.
Yep.
Hang on one second.
40 seconds.
There's a snap. Rashad looks back. Oh, and he fires it to
Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
Pass complete from Rashad Brockington.
to Brewington, to Mako.
I'm looking
Number
at
4.
a 6-inch screen here on the computer.
Completed to number 4,
So
Mako Brewington.
And so I know with our new region this year, it's going to be a little different. They don't have the power rankings that they do. I think the top 4 teams in each region gets to go to the playoffs. And so it's going to be an interesting. Got the powerhouse of Brooks County now in our region. A little hard count there. Oh, man. We did the hard count, and I think it backfired on us.
What just
I
happened?
think they're calling it on Josh. Josh is looking up like, what did I do? But I don't know if Josh moved or what. I wasn't looking. But it was a hard count trying to get the Vikings to jump off sides, and it ended up backfiring and cost us 5 yards. So that's going to put us back about the line of scrimmage, our original line of scrimmage, 3rd down and 10. Got Kish and Ryan, far side. Josh near to the near side. Threw it over. Kish has got it. Got down the sideline. He kicks back. Picks up about 20 yards.
From Brockington to Kish Wright, number 2 on the left side. Pittsburgh Bulldog, first down.
Good pass and catch.
end of the quarter.
And there's your end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Here at the Rockmore Field on Friday night. Your Bulldogs up over the Vikings 7-0. Let's take a moment and hear a word from our sponsors. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. As we say, we're going to start off here with the second quarter. Vikings are taking the field. Our Dogs are still getting some coaching up there on the sideline. Coach Sharp, our offensive coach, doing a great job. Coach Sharp, of course, had coached our baseball, or our varsity baseball as well. I believe that no longer doing that, but he is continuing with his offensive play calling. He's done a great job over the last couple of years. The boys are finally getting to understand his system, and I know that he's excited about what the future holds for this team. You got Kish to our near side. Isaiah Alexander's going to. He's a junior to the far side, along with Brewington. So Brewington. There's a snap. Oh, and he threw it behind him. Oh man, Rashad had his man. He had Mako right over the middle and threw it behind him, and that would have been a sure touchdown. I know that Rashad would love to have that one back. Man, what a perfect play there. A great slant there by Mako, and Rashad just a touch behind him. Calvin Gaines, one of our defensive players, out on the outside. Number 32. And he fumbled the ball.
Who got it?
Roy Johnson. It was the running back, and he coughed up the ball, but I believe we recovered it. Again, we gotta get rid of those. Got to get rid of those turnovers. We sure can't win a ball game with all these turnovers. Josh Sermon's back in.
Is that a timeout?
Looks like Vikings are going to call it a timeout and get their defense set back up for the offense here. So 11 minutes and 29 seconds left here in the second. We're going to pause and hear a word from the sponsor.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
We're back.
Where are y'all back?
All right, we're back. We were just talking about Keith Newber down on the sidelines. His mic still ain't working. And so we sure appreciate the statistician that he is and keeping up with all the
He can hear everything you're saying now.
of our kids. And so I ain't going to say nothing bad about him while he's listening to me. I'll save that for later. And so, a great man and got a great family. I know he's enjoying watching his boy Noah play tonight. Rashad takes back. He's got a man in the corner. Touchdown!
Yeah.
The man threw it good right there to the corner. Kish Wright stood there and waited. He had broke away forever from the corner and was able to just fade it in. Perfect pass, perfect catch, perfect play call by Sean Sharp on a great offensive drive. 13-0 with 11 minutes left here in the second quarter. Daniel Cruz, number 19, sets up, steps it off. Rashad is the holder. There's a snap, the hold, the kick, right through the middle. And it's another good kick. Lanier County Bulldogs 14, Vikings 0.
14.
Let's pause and hear a word from the sponsor. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. If you're just joining with us, maybe you was afraid to come out to the stadium tonight here at the Rock because of the pandemic. Well, I tell you what, half of Lakeland did show up. Man, it is a full stadium here tonight. And even Soperton didn't they travel pretty good. Got a decent crowd on the other side. But your Bulldogs are up 14-0 with almost 11 minutes left here in the first half. And putting on a good show. Had a couple of turnovers on both sides. There's the kick. Nice deep kick. Goes into the end zone. Wait a minute, we got a little offsides here. I think they got a little, they jumped out a little bit. Not bad. Timeout.
Timeout.
Might have had too many players on the field, and the coach called it at the last second. I'm not sure.
This sounds like a good time to thank our sponsors.
Yeah, I tell you what, we couldn't do what we do without our sponsors. And, man, it's good to live in a small community where you got these companies who think so much of our programs, especially for grandparents and parents who may not be able to come out and they can be able to see this. And, of course, our sponsors are Shaw Insurance.
J. Shaw Company.
J. Shaw Company. Yeah. And we've got Lakeland Drug and Farmers and Merchants Bank. And, of course, they're just big supporters of this school and the programs that we have here. And I know they think a lot of all these young men and women and their futures. And, man, I tell you what, it makes you feel good to be able to be a part of a community that loves our kids as much as they do. So we've lined back up after the timeout called by Lanier County.
Was there too many on the field? Did you count?
I didn't know. He called a timeout. I just assumed there were. I didn't look. And there's the kick.
Where is it at? There it is.
Get him back there. Oh, and he misses him. Misses 2 tackles. Oh, he's got a big run. He's got a big run. Drug him down. And number 22, Logan Johnson, was finally able to bring him down after he crossed midfield and picked up another 10 or 15 after that.
Let's see if this works. Oh, looky. I'm trying to do a replay. It's not working. I don't know.
Man, you get that technical, man. I don't know. You're going to have to start paying me.
Hey, I already do. You told me no.
That is true. That is true.
You told me no.
True. That is true. You pay me no attention, and that's as much as I want, man. And so you get repay, man. They liable to CBS, NBC, Fox News liable to call us and try to get us working for them. So be careful, all right? All right, your Vikings offense is back on the field.
Probably get paid good.
I doubt it. Uh-oh, they running back, went right up the middle. Kelvin Gaines grabbed him by the shirt and said, "That's far enough." And they stood him up there after about a 3, maybe 4-yard gain. Kelvin Gaines was able to grab him by the shirt tail and hold him up while a couple of the other defensive players were able to kind of stand him up, wouldn't let him go any further. Got a great group of cheerleaders down there tonight cheering on these Bulldogs. Got one guy went to the far side. Give it back to the running back number 4 this time. Cortez Robinson just wrapped him up with a vengeance and brought him down. Cortez, I tell you what, he brought him down hard. Good physical tackle there. There's 3rd and about 1.
Keith's still trying to talk with that microphone. I can hear the little hiccups in there.
And he's got a lot better view down there on the sideline than we got up here.
Yep.
The field looks good, but I still can't hardly see the numbers. I wish they'd brighten them up a little bit. And the hashes.
That one right there says 40.
I know. That says 50, actually.
No. I pointed to 40.
Oh, I thought you pointed to 50. Well, we got
a whistle's blowing.
Timeout. The Vikings.
Timeout, the Vikings.
Yeah. Treutlen County is going to take a timeout. And while they take a timeout, so will we.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
and the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
All right, timeout has ended. We got 8 minutes and 42 seconds left here in the first half. Vikings on offense. They're number 4, lined up right behind their quarterback. Number 20 in motion. Hands it off to number 4. Little scat back, going out to the outside. And he did pick up the first down. Looks like he picked up about 4 yards on the play, which would give him a first down. Jalen Calhoun's going to go in on defense. Corey Williams is coming out. Treutlen County has got a first down. They're set up on the 35-yard line, give or take. Quarterback keeper just kind of put his nose down and followed his running back and still picked up, looks like about 4, a long 4, maybe 5 yards.
Quarterback keeper by the Vikings. Gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Second, about 6. There's a snap. He steps back. They're in his face. He throws it up in the air. It might be an interception. Oh, what a great defensive play there. What number is that? Number 7. Kamarian Wade.
For the Viking wide receiver broken up.
Kamarian Wade.
Kamarian Wade.
Kamarian, good to see him out there having a good year. I know he's excited. Great defensive play there. Brings up 3rd down. Just saved a touchdown.
3rd and 6.
I believe the quarterback got rid of the ball a little quicker than he wanted to. Our defense had broke the line. They were right in his face. Ooh, he just ran over Roy Johnson. Roy Johnson got right in front of him, and he about ran right over him, but it slowed him down enough to get some more dogs on top of him and was able to bring him down and didn't pick up too much. Find out what the spot is, what they got. They're looking to find out if it's a first down or not. I didn't think how they're going. Looks like they're going to do an official timeout and get the chain gain over there. And no,
they're going to leave it right there.
Yep.
4th down.
4th and 6. I mean 6 inches, I should say. 4 and about 6 inches.
Big play coming up. 4th and inches.
Lanier County fans are making some noise. Got a bunch of them up on their feet. Big crowd here tonight, firing up this defense. Coach Williams is calling the defense. What we got?
Start.
I
False
think
start.
we got either a false start or a delay of game or something. Look at Williams. Coach is like, there's the flag.
There's a flag right there, yeah.
Still never did see what the flag was. The coach is coming over there saying, I called a timeout. I wish Keith was able to. I know Keith has all the answers, and he's wanting to tell us. And look, Keith down there, I know Keith knows what's going on, and I can't see. I ain't seen the referee show anything.
You can stand right there outside like you always do.
No, man.
There ain't nobody there.
Yeah. Mr. Charlie Bennett and Blake said. I said Miss Anita Watson was right down there earlier, her husband. Great to see our superintendent here.
So
of
what's
course,
he doing? What's the white hat doing?
I'm not sure. Good to see Anita Watson, our superintendent here. She, of course, is out here supporting her Bulldogs. All right, what we got?
No idea. I guess he ain't going to signal.
Looks like they're
nothing.
fixing to walk it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We don't know what we're doing.
Well, it's 5 yards.
5 yards.
So it must have been
There
false
he is.
start. It might have been the leg game. I still did.
He just did 2 things to the left, whatever
I
that
don't know
was.
what that is.
Yeah,
Well,
I
all right,
don't
well,
know
that
what
gives
it
them 4th down and a long 5. So the noise of the Bulldog fan has messed them up a little bit. The fans are yelling. Number 5 goes right up the middle as though they're going to hold him. They've got him stood up, and they bring him down. 4th down, nothing. Kelvin Gaines points in the other directions. They're going to take over on downs. I love that defense. And that's what it's all about right there. What a great defensive stand by Lanier County Bulldog defense.
Forgot to stop the clock. Oops.
I know that Coach Williams, I know that his goal this year has been the word finish. Just finish, finish. Finish the plays, finish everything. Finish the tight games, and just don't quit. And I know he is breathing that deep inside the heart of these young men. There's a snap, gives to Calhoun. Calhoun gets right up the middle and and he breaks loose. I don't know, where did he come from?
How did that happen?
I have no idea, but that was one of those where everything had just bunched up and he squirted out, man. I tell you, he just about broke off for a home run. Listen to me, for a touchdown.
He was close.
Oh my goodness, he squirted out of there. It was so funny. I was like, where did he just come from? Offense. Back up. There's a snap. Rashad looks back. He's got a man right over the middle. There it is. Oh, and there's a little juke. He turns. Good play by Mako. Across the 50-yard line. Number 4, Brewington. Great pass.
Try this again. Let's see. Is it going to work? Well, I don't know what that is.
All right, fans, y'all bear with us.
Guess not.
Well, we're still trying.
I
Jeremy's going to get it before the game's over.
I think
we're going to have some replay.
I think I have the seconds on the recording set too long or too short. I think that's what it is.
Looks like we lost a couple yards on the play. A couple passes like that really builds up the confidence of our senior quarterback. As I said earlier, Rashad, he's, of course, the all-time leader in Lanier County history for yards and touchdowns. His senior year, just the year I've been excited to watch this young man to be able to mature and to see what he really can do. There's a snap. Hands it off to number 3. And, again, it looks like we're going to lose about a yard on that play. Anderson had nowhere to go. There's a flag. I mean, he threw it right at the Vikings player. I'm not really sure what happened over there, but, I mean, it literally went right into the Vikings' gut.
He's the only one throwing the flag.
And our ref, he's working out that arm. Some of the players are like, hey, back off. It must have been some unsportsmanlike conduct, the way he's acting. His players are trying to calm him down a little bit.
He's pointing in both directions at both teams.
Got a little roughhousing out there, looks like. No, I think they picked it up. I think they're just going to be offset penalties.
Was that a sideline warning? What is that? Did you just see that?
Yeah.
What did he just do? What did he signal?
Offsetting penalties, I'm not
He
sure.
needs a
I wasn't
microphone
paying
so we
attention
can
to it.
hear what's going on.
We'll just do it again. Treutlen coach comes out to find out what happened. He's satisfied. He goes back to the other side.
He was up on fast Miko. He was a touchdown.
All right, we're lined
Right
up.
by him.
3rd and about 13. Coach Sharp calls the play in. Rashad's now got it. He's changed it up a little bit. Checks it out, tells his line, steps back. There's a snap. He holds it. Oh, number 13 catches it over on the outside. A good pickup. Not enough for a first down. Isaiah Alexander with a great catch. Little receiver slant out there was no. Looks like about a 10-yard maybe gain. Maybe 8. 4th and 5. Let's see how disciplined Lanier County is if they try to do a hard count again. We tried earlier today and actually backfired on us, so got to get some discipline on that line. Calhoun sets up to the right of Rashad. Step behind him. There's a snap. Rashad steps back. Got several line. Oh, my goodness. I don't know what happened to the line on that, but the Vikings came flying through. It's going to take over on downs. I have no idea what happened to the line on that play. There was way too many white jerseys in his face. On a 4th down, they should have been holding that line. That defense came through there with a vengeance. So the Vikings will take over right there in the middle of the field, about the 49-yard line. I know one thing, Jeremy.
What's that?
I'm ready for a sausage dog.
Yeah, I'd take one.
I will get you one. I am ready for. I need my press pass too. I had to almost pay to get in. Luckily, I know somebody.
If you didn't show up late, I'd give it to you.
I tore my meniscus in my knee. I was like, please don't make me walk back. They started laughing at me. I came in the back gate tonight.
What are we doing now?
We got timeout. Timeout, Vikings.
Turn it over. Is that right?
That's
yeah,
a good-looking guy right there, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout. Okay.
Timeout, Vikings. And while they take a timeout, so will we.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back. Vikings are 1st and 10, set up on the 49-yard line.
That was a quick timeout.
That was a quick timeout. There's a snap. He steps back. He's got it wide open.
Where'd it go?
Goes out of bounds.
He just got clobbered back here, too.
Oh,
the quarterback did.
I tell you what, they're number 3 for Treutlen. His name is Warren Hollis. He's a senior. I tell you what, man, he's got some speed on him. And he had actually beat Keontae by a few steps on that play. But the just a little overthrown there out of bounds. Cameraman was hard to follow that, wasn't it?
Yes, very much so. I thought the quarterback still had it, and he just got clobbered with the ball, and he threw it just before that.
Yeah, that was actually a nice pass, just out of bounds. 2nd and 10, hands it to the running back, number
Let's
5.
Try it again.
And he's got it. Oh, nice tackle there by, I believe that was number 6 there by Guyton. I tell you what, that's the biggest gain that number 5's had tonight. And I tell you what, man, he came through the line with a vengeance that time. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Coach Williams is doing the defensive call now. Of course, that was one of the few changes over the offseason was the loss of our defensive coach. And I think Coach Williams was taking over that position now. Calling the defense. Oh.
Whistles.
A whistle.
Flags? Is it flags
I believe
anywhere?
it's going to be
I don't see any flags.
I'm sure if you look down on this side, because that's the man who's thrown them every time so far.
What?
And he threw that one.
Oh, there it is.
False start on the offense.
The players were.
I'll tell you, that guy's going to get tendonitis from throwing so many flags tonight. He's going to be cramped up on that left arm there for pulling that flag. He may be the only one, these refs watching the game, Or he may be just making it up as he goes. I'm not sure. But he wants them to know he's down there. So it's going to be first and about 15. That number 5 looks like he is out of breath. Had a long about 20-yard run a while ago. Looks like he kind of whipped him. There's a snap. Ooh, how did we not intercept? There's a flag in the back. They're going to call roughing the passer, I believe.
Incomplete pass.
I believe they're going to call roughing the passer. Kind of hit him after he threw the ball. Cortez was all up in his face and unsportsmanlike conduct. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's going to give them those 15 yards back in the first down, I believe. Well, that's a pretty big penalty there. Just couldn't slow the momentum down. Is that going to give them a first down or not? I do believe it is.
They hadn't moved the chains yet.
No. If that ain't a first down, boy, I talking about it's 2 inches. It's the nose of the ball. Right. It should be a first down if there's a loss of 5 and then 15.
First down, Treutlen County.
Well, the chains didn't move, but they got him a first down.
Now they're fixing to move the chains.
Oh, white cap out there's got them squared away. Welcome to the officiating crew of 1A. All right, here we go. The Vikings back on offense, 1st and 10. The ball on the 25. Nope, quarterback keeper. Couple big hits there by some defensive boys. Kelvin Gaines with a big hit, running play over the right side. But Kelvin Gaines was right there to meet the quarterback, stand him up right where he met him. Looks like he only gained about the length of a football.
No gain, 2nd and 10 for the Vikings. 1:39 left in the first half.
2nd and 10. Running back sets up. And then Calvin lost him. That's right. Blow the whistle, boys. I think Kelvin had him and let him go, but there was a pile of the Dawgs right there to stop him anyway. Kelvin was able to hold him up long enough to get them boys over there to hold him up. They have no timeouts, and only 1 minute and 6 seconds left here in the half. I tell you what, I don't believe they have any timeouts left.
I think that's a 2. That's a 2. 1 minute left now.
Yeah, 1 minute. There we go. Now we're down to less than a minute. No timeouts. 3rd and a long 13. Maybe 14. Clock's ticking down. We're in 47, 45 seconds. They just kind of letting it run. There's a snap. Oh, they all over him. Oh, and he missed him. Oh, and they got him. Call a timeout. Call a timeout.
Number 50 and number 32.
Somebody call a timeout. I thought Coach Williams called a timeout.
I guess not.
Loss on the play.
20 seconds.
4th and 20.
They're just going to let it run.
The Vikings are going to run off another play.
And during halftime, we're just going to let the commercials roll for a few minutes while I work on.
Are they going to try to kick? What
Keith, bring me that when you're done.
They're going to bring it down to about 1 second. I wish they'd.
At halftime, bring me that headset, please. 1 second. Oh.
End of the first half, ladies and gentlemen, here at Rockmore Field on a Friday night under the lights of South Georgia, and your Lanier County Bulldogs are up 14-0 over the Treutlen Vikings. Hope that you'll be back with us in the start of the third quarter.
In about
here.
What, 20 minutes?
About 20 minutes or so.
20 minutes.
And make sure that you get you some popcorn and a Coke, because we're going to have a great game for y'all tonight.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you had a good little break and grabbed you some popcorn and a Coke. Here we are in the third quarter. Lanier County Bulldogs are up 14-0 over your Treutlen Vikings. Vikings just kicked off you a little, and it didn't go 10 yards. They tried a little onside kick. It did not travel. Guess what, Jeremy?
What's that?
My heart was broken.
No sausage dogs?
No sausage dogs. No pickles. They only had one kind of candy bar. And I've already ate Chick-fil-A today because I was in Valdosta. And they have Chick-fil-A sandwiches again.
You don't need no pickles. Because every time you eat a pickle on the air, you know what it sounds like?
Like a hog eating. But that's all right. There's pickles on my sandwich, so.
Yeah, well, that won't sound the same because it's not a whole pickle.
But I am eating my chicken. I was so upset. I really wanted a sausage dog. I mean, that made my Friday night normal.
Friday night normal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are they
sausage
doing?
dog.
What are they doing?
It was an onside kick that didn't go 10 yards. So we're going to take care of it right there on the 45-yard line. Great field position there by the Lanier County Bulldogs.
So Keith's headset went dead. Batteries went dead, and I don't have any more. So.
It wasn't doing much good anyway.
Well, he could still hear us. The microphone side was not, but then the headphone side went dead. So.
All right, 1st and 10.
He is down there on the sideline, but he has not got no ears on.
Maybe we can get that fixed and some replay action going.
Oh, I forgot to even check that. I was messing with the headphones.
Rashad keeps it. Gets around the corner. Got a little seam. He's going down the side. Got a good run. He stops, and they throw him out of bounds. Not but about a 20-yard run. Big gain there by our senior quarterback, Rashad Brockington.
Forgot to start the clock. Let me fix it. They stopped it.
11 minutes and 38 seconds.
They stopped it, so I'll stop it. That's weird.
It went out of bounds. Offense is lined back up. Rashad decides to keep it again. Right up the middle. Another big run there by our senior quarterback. Quarterback keeper. Let's see how many yards he got on that. Five good yards. That brings up 2nd down. Lanier County going west towards Banks Lake. Calhoun's got a split. He got a hole in the middle. Good run there by Calhoun. Big run there. I think the ball set up on about the 11-yard line. A couple big runs there by our offense. Roy Johnson to the right side of Rashad, running back. He gives it to Roy. Roy got a little corner. Hold on to it, Roy. Another good run. Looks like he might have picked up about 6 yards. maybe 5.
For the Bulldogs.
A good opening drive by the Bulldogs. Gives it to Johnson again, but they got him in the backfield this time.
Ball handed off to 32, Roy Johnson, hit the backfield, lost on the play.
Right side of our line just kind of collapsed on that play. Roy's going to come out.
3rd and a long 11 for the Bulldogs.
Calhoun's going to be back in the backfield. Third and 12. Rashad steps back. He looks. Ooh, almost picked off by number 3. That's going to bring up 4th down. It looks like we're going to bring in our field goal team.
For number 4, the ball was intended for Miko Brewington. Daniel Cruz is entering the field. To attempt a field goal. Ball will be spotted.
That radio she's got over there, who's operating the clock for them? That's the rest of them down there.
Oh, wow.
I can hear the thing all the way with the headphones on. I can hear it. What did they just do?
We got one of our players over here on the sideline.
Uh-oh.
Hurt.
Field goal attempt will be 29 yards out.
Was he laying down before the play ever started? Did he cramp up or? I never saw him go down. Not they're working on his legs or anything. I'm not sure.
Tense is almost in the way right there, but we'll try to catch it.
I don't know what number that is. I don't know. I mean, the play had already been over for a long time. It had nothing to do over there. It don't look like he's cramping or anything. I'm not sure what's wrong with our player.
Can you make out who that is? Well, when he gets out of the way. They won't move. Who is that number 30, 33? Get your head out of the way, man. I don't know who that is.
I don't know. He's not on the roster. I can't see what number that is.
Well, he's got his helmet on too, so.
He's like he's holding his gut. Like, I mean.
Who is that now?
Who?
Everybody up here is trying to figure out.
That's Kish.
Okay, Kish.
It's number 2, Kish Wright down there. Big player. Did you see what happened? I think it's got something to do with his growing. We're going to have to.
You got some time to eat that. You're about done with it.
Mm-hmm. Coaches are trying to help him up. There's a fly that keeps landing in my head.
You sure it's not the dragonfly? It was in here earlier.
Oh, really?
I come in here earlier to start setting up.
It is a dragonfly.
All the windows were closed, the doors were closed, the AC was on, and there was a dragonfly in here. That's probably what it is.
Everybody now knows.
That was real sounding. You wipe your mouth off with the microphone.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm finished with my sandwich now. All right, let's see if we can line this back up. Cruz lines up. Here's the ball. Kicks it. 29-yard field goal, and that is good. Brings us up to 17-0. Lanier County Bulldogs with 9 minutes, 31 seconds left. Great time for to hear a word from our sponsor.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
What a great offensive drive there. It ended in a field goal, but we'll take it. Cruz lines his guys up, ready to kick the ball off.
Where did it go? I lost it. I don't know where it's even at.
I have no idea.
Yeah, me too. I see a ball.
I think it was a fair catch on about the 29-yard line.
Is that 28 on there? 26, 28?
Could be.
It's a 2.
I think it's 28. I think it's 9:28.
We can
Give or take a second or two. We're right here, still in the top of the third quarter. That defense is on the field. Not a very deep kick. The Vikings are going to line up there on about the 29-yard line. They give it again. No, the quarterback kept it. Followed up his running back.
Where'd the ball go now? Is it right there?
That's another one of our players on the looks like Kelvin Gaines is down. Oh, it is Kelvin. Mm-hmm. Don't want to see any of our players down, but definitely one of our star athletes. Going back what we said a little while ago while we're waiting here on see what's going on with Kelvin, the fine young man, and was able to do some he got up. Yeah, he tweaked his, I think it might have got a cramp or something. Coach Williams had called me earlier this past summer and asking me to come over and lead the boys in some devotions with FCA and our huddle program, and so I was able to come over on some Wednesdays. And man, what a great group of young kids, and very attentive to the things that were being done. And just a big shout out to all of the coaches for having a desire not just to make these kids good football players, but good good boys.
Have you started the Impact Center thing yet?
We start Tuesday. Oh, they got him in the backfield. Huge loss there. Huge loss. Yeah, we start Tuesday, man. We have been renovating the new facility. Of course, the old Patton Seed Milling Company was donated. Mr. Ben Copeland and the Rockmore family and Patton Seed Foundation donated all their warehouses to us right downtown, and so we're excited.
Just past the post office.
Yep, just past the post office, and I tell you, we're excited. Our first day is going to be Tuesday. We were letting the school, me and Miss Watson have been communicating and letting school get started for a couple of weeks to find out how things were going to go. And now we're excited to get started ourselves and scared to death at the same time. There's a snap. Quarterback steps back. Number 50 is all in him. What a sack by number 50. Carrying Powell. What I mean, dropped him for a huge loss. Mean was all over him. 4th down and 20, a long 20. Keontae Hodges is going to set up right there in the middle of the field. They're going to bring in their punt team. But, yeah, I tell you, this pandemic has really changed the scope of our schools and after-school programs, our busing, everything. And I tell you, I've been privileged to be on the task force, the COVID task force, and I want to applaud all of our administrators for doing the best job that they can. There's a snap. Oh, and it was almost blocked. Keontae's under. He catches it on the run. Makes it up to about the 39-yard line. Man, they just about was able to block that kick.
I lost that ball. Sorry, y'all. No idea where it went.
So if you're watching at home, blame Jeremy if you didn't see it. But that was regardless of the outcome, guess what? Our offense is going to take over on the 39-yard line. Rashad's going to get back on the field. I think Calhoun is back out there. He's out there as a running back. He's going to set up to the right of Rashad. Isaiah Alexander to our near side. He gives it to Calhoun. Calhoun just kind of scurries right up the middle. Might pick up a yard or so. He's going to bring second down.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
One fake and we're gone. We're gone to the house.
Didn't pick up much. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage. Got another player down. I think that's Calhoun again. I think he didn't quite recover from the injury a while ago and got in there. And
Tonight's game is brought to you by Farm.
I know that we're
Let's do our sponsors.
all right. No doubt, as we've already mentioned, our sponsors, but we got Lakeland Drug. I tell you, we're blessed in a small community to have such a great drugstore. They're personable. One of the things that I find so interesting is how they call everybody on their birthdays. If you're
Lakeland Drug, yeah.
It's kind of weird sometimes. I was on my birthday.
Yeah,
and
it was either
you get
a
a
text
call
or
from
an
them,
email, or it might have been a phone call.
Yeah,
I
get
don't
a phone
remember.
call, and they always say happy birthday.
I
just
think
got
it was
that
a
little
phone call.
hometown touch.
Was it by chance Ivy's voice?
Yes, it was. It
Yeah,
was.
yeah, I
And,
remember that now.
Just
Yeah.
a great little hometown
remember
feel,
that.
and somebody who appreciates your business, and they show their support of our business by being able to come out and support these young men and help with this broadcast. We also got Farmers and Merchants Bank, and no doubt a tremendous asset to our community. I know Alex Lynn and all of that staff up there do a tremendous job and helping as many as they can in our community with various works and funding and various things such as this. It looks like maybe Calhoun's mama is walking out on the field. She's going to go out there and check it out. And then, of course, we got the J. Shaw Company. Of course, Jason Shaw and David Pike up there do a tremendous job. And, of course, I use them myself. And they're just a tremendous company that's looking out for the best interest of all the people here in our community and doing the best they can to help. I see Calhoun's mama just came out to check on him. And Noah played football, from the time he was about 7-8 years old. He, of course, graduated and went off to college. And he told his mama, you better never walk out on that field. He said, even if they carry me off on a stretcher, don't you come on that field. And but there's nothing worse for a parent, man, to be sitting in the stands and seeing your child out on that field, man. That's just a helpless feeling. And I know that mama is so concerned. And, of course, Calhoun's a tremendous player, and we want him to get well. Hope it ain't nothing real serious. And maybe it's something they can get back. It looks like he was able to get back, but he's probably out for the rest of the game. Oh, no, it's a bad snap. Rashad was able to pick it up. He runs on it. Oh, my goodness. And there's going to be a touchdown. Woo! Isaiah Alexander was standing out there all by himself. A low snap, fumbling on the ground. Rashad recovers it, keeps his wits, able to roll out, look up, and see number 13 standing down there all by himself, threw a shot to him, and Alexander walks it in. Isaiah did a great job in waiting on that play to develop and to be able to be there and be open, waiting for his quarterback to see him. Man, what a tremendous, tremendous play by a senior quarterback to keep his wits. They're going to have another timeout here. We got one of the Vikings down on the field, cramping.
Where?
Over here on the 45-yard line. And so we've got one of their players down. I believe he is working a cramp out. Still got a huge crowd here for Lanier County, man. I think people, again, are just wanting to get back to some normalcy in life, and small-town USA football is one of those ways just to get back to being normal, or at least feeling normal. We may not ever be normal, but at least we can feel normal. Looks like the Viking is getting up on his feet.
Let's give the young man a round of applause.
I know it's a hot night out here in humid South Georgia, and these guys, it's easy to get cramped up out there. And
you can say that again.
It is. It's hot. I mean, we got the windows open and the air conditioner and a fan.
Yep.
And still, of course, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are about 10 of us men in here and one woman, and so we all blowing off a lot of hot air up here. And so anyway.
I'm just trying to count.
Did I count it right?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. There's a bunch of us up in this little box. I know they're supposed to be building a.
Yeah, it's
Visitor.
not finished. It's not finished. We're not going to talk about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not
Well,
finished.
it's supposed to be building a visitor's press box, but I guess that.
Well, they're still working on it. It's not finished.
Well, that ain't even high as a stand yet. So and there's the kick, and it's good. I tell you what, Cruz is 3 for 3 tonight on the extra points and a 29-yard field goal. Number 19 has done a great job tonight. And while we're taking this minute to watch the boys get lined back up, let's take a break and hear a word from our sponsor. All right, we're back. Our Bulldogs are lining up to kick off. We're up 24-0. What a great game to start off the season here against the Treutlen Vikings from Soperton. Again, they got a pretty good crowd that traveled with them tonight. We, of course, want to wish them the very best and hope they have a great season and a safe drive home tonight. There's a little pooch kick. Oh, man. Ball's going to end up there on about the 31-yard line.
Beyond the 30-yard line, that's the Vikings. Where they'll have the first 10.
So our game next week is at Berrien.
At Berrien. Yeah, the Nashville with the Rebels, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. And
they have two.
I know,
press
boy, they
boxes.
have built. Yeah, they've built a really great
They
stands.
redid their
They redid
stands,
it
yeah.
last year, and I'm excited
And
about
they
going
have
over
a visitor press box.
So-
Nice big thing.
there. You know, that's they've always do a good job over there, and looking forward to traveling and not having to travel very far. Next two games are out of town, I believe.
Actually, there's a skip in the middle, and then
Oh, that's right. At number 5, running right up the middle. I tell you what, he's carried the ball well tonight.
So
That's right. We got an open
next
after
Friday at Berrien, next open. Then the next one is private school in Thomasville.
that. That's right.
Can't remember the exact name.
Something to do with Brooks, but it's
Brookwood,
not,
maybe.
It's Brookwood,
yeah,
I think. It's
Brookwood.
not-
I think it's Brookwood.
I was thinking when I first seen the thing, I thought it said Brooks County, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. But I think you're right. I think it's Brookwood or something like that. So
We do play them in football. That's later on though.
yeah.
A few weeks. They're in the region now.
Oh, yes. I tell you what, man, that defense was right in his face. He was able to get the ball off, but I tell you what, that number 12, Corey Williams, was right on top of him. Corey was like, no, sir. I mean, it was right in his face. That's going to be third down and about 5. Dress comes out. Keontae goes in.
You got something biting you?
Yeah, what that was. Felt like a yellow fly.
Huh. That just reminded me of something. Next time out.
Oh, boy, how in the world did he keep on that? He kind of fumbled the ball in his hand. He wasn't able to get it off, and he still was able to pick up. Looks like about 3 or 4 yards. Almost picked up a first down.
32, Roy Johnson.
It's going to be 4th and about 2. Of course, they're going to be going for it, I'm sure. Down by 24 points.
Space of 4th down.
I'd like to see Lanier County make some noise.
In just a few minutes, next time out, I want to tell you something.
All right.
Fans, we need to make some noise.
And we can let everybody listening hear this because it's, you know.
2 for the Vikings.
Oh, no, they're going to kick it. They're going to kick. There it is. Josh Sermons, nowhere to go. Brings it up to about the 34-yard line.
Lanier County will have 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line.
How many timeouts both sides got?
I don't think nobody's taken one yet. I did too. Down by 24. Interesting call there by their coach. But we'll take it. Our offense was set up. There's a snap. Roy Johnson gets the ball, running back. Takes a little cut back. Made it back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe picked up a yard or two, maybe two.
Over the right side. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for Lanier County.
Can I borrow one of them plug-ins right there?
Sure.
All right.
Your phone going dead, huh?
Mm-hmm. All we need to do now is just keep handing the ball off. Eat the clock. Rashad, little quarterback keeper. He's got a seam. He's got a first down.
I lost that ball to start with.
Rashad had it. I thought he was handing it off to
Well, yeah, I know.
Johnson, but he kept it. The quarterback keeper.
That's what I thought, too. That's why I lost it.
Of course, in our region, too, this year, we got Atkinson, Charlton, Clinch, Irwin, Lanier, Turner, the powerhouse, Brooks County. It's going to be interesting to see the outcome of the region this year. Of course, I think, 3 of these teams out of the last 2 years have played for championships. Oh!
Yeah, as you were saying earlier, there's no more power ratings. It's the top 4 in the region go to playoffs.
Yeah. And that 4th spot's going to be very interesting because you got your Brooks, your Clinch, and your Irwin. That's going to be, they're always strong. And in that 4th spot, you're going to have, your Lanier and your Charlton and things like that. So your Turner. So it's going to be interesting to see what that number 4 spot especially would hold. But I tell you what, the Dawgs look good tonight. And, they got a couple little hiccups here and there, but I tell you, the coach has done a great job. Rashad throws it deep. Trying to hit number 22 to Logan Johnson.
Incomplete.
Just to give a shout-out to our softball team. And I don't know if you've been following them very much.
I have. I've been doing some of the games. They are number 1 in the region.
I know. They're 8-2 overall, and they're 5-0 in their region.
I found this interesting. It was 6-0.
It might be now. I'm not sure.
It might be 5-6.
But I know in 5 games, the Lady Dogs pitchers had not allowed a single run in region play this year. They've outscored their opponent 71-0. In region play this year, and that is so impressive. It looks like we got a team that might be going back to the state. Dude, that was too close. Rashad got in a little trouble there, and he dumped it off to trying to get it to Roy, and the Vikings were all over him. 4th and 10. Rashad is. Looks like Rashad's going to line up the punt. Rashad's always had kind of a little rugby style.
Dude, how
long
is that
punt.
charging cord? Good grief!
Oh, that's my short one there. I got
that's
one. That's
your short one.
I got one that's 10 foot.
Mine's,
so I can lay in bed.
only like.
I want to lay in bed and charge my phone. It's like 10 foot long. This I think is only like 3 foot. The shortest one I got. I can't stand a short cord. Good kick. Oh, there you go. 30-yard line.
And the ball is down at the Viking 30-yard line, where they'll have a 1st and 10 with 3:12 left in the 3rd quarter.
3 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Lanier County Bulldogs up over the Vikings 24-0 in the first game of the season. Been kind of a crazy year this year. I know we had some Florida teams that were scheduled.
Supposed to be one of them tonight.
Yep, and however.
Home game from Florida.
Yep.
Union County, I believe.
However, we traveled there last year. That's the home of my mind just went blank. They played for Clemson. I can see him as plain as day. Last name starts with an S. Anyway, why can I not think of that guy's name? Anyway, that's where he played at. Get him down, guys.
Good
My
grief.
goodness, he's moving the pile. He keeps moving them. There, he blew the whistle. That just blows my mind when I cannot think of somebody's name.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He played for Union County down in Baker, Florida. Ended up going to play for Clemson. So anyway, name starts with an S for some reason.
That helps a whole lot.
But anyway, looking forward to them traveling here this year, but we're not able to. Couldn't coordinate everything with the Florida school system and Georgia school system with this pandemic. And so they're going to turn around and quarterback keeper.
Where is? Oh, there he is. That number 13.
Number 13. And so because we weren't able to get that all scheduled up, we was able to reschedule here with Soperton, and they've brought a team down, and it's been a good ball game, especially for Lanier County tonight.
Yeah.
And I know that Coach Williams' first year went 0-10. Last year, of course, was a lot better season.
3-7.
Yeah, 3-7. And so I tell you what, it's been probably a long time since Lanier won the first game of the season. But I tell you, man, that would be just exciting just to get going on the right foot this year.
Play by the Vikings over the left side. Gain of about 1, 2nd and 9.
I know Kelvin was out a little earlier a while ago. He's back on the defensive line. Had a little blitz coming. They picked it up. Dude, number 6 just killed him. Zarian Guyton. I mean, just came in and out. I think they actually, did they call it a targeting or what? I mean, he came in there, and I'd like to see that on instant replay.
Right,
yeah, I mean, he came in and just lit him up. I don't know what they're going to call on that, but
1:27 in the third quarter.
Lanier up 24-0. Not sure what they're calling this. And almost like a target or something. I'm not sure. Zarian's kind of like, I'm not sure what I did, but it looks
They're
like.
fixing to move the ball.
Yeah.
Come on, man. It's football.
That was a good lick, too, and I was complimenting him. Looks like he's going to get in trouble for it.
Still on 1:27.
Let's see. I'm sure it's going to be an unsportsmanlike call. Looks like they're moving the ball. Going to be a first down. Yeah, targeting.
Come on, man.
Targeting on the Bulldogs. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
I didn't ever see him use his helmet. Jeremy, why didn't you fix the instant replay? Why it was at halftime?
I forgot, man. I was playing around with the headphones. Then I realized they had
Because I just thought he'd give a
batteries.
lick to him, man. I didn't think it was targeting, but evidently it is. And so there's the next play. Quarterback keeper, number 13, runs around the corner, but the Dogs are right there to meet him, and he got no gain.
I'll tell you what, Ryan. When this is done, the game's over, we can go back and look.
No,
now.
I ain't game. As long as we're winning, I'm okay.
Oh, all right. All right.
If that call costs us the game, I'll be upset. Cheerleaders are doing a great job down there tonight, keeping the crowd into it. This is the first football game, Jeremy, in 15 years, I guess,
Yeah?
that my son or daughter isn't on the field. It is about the oddest thing. Of course, Chloe has cheered, and she's not. She's graduated now, and Noah's gone, and so this is kind of interesting. And oh, he picked it off. Yes, he did. I think that was Andreas Anderson that just came up with the football.
Viking wideout intercepted by the Bulldogs.
There's him. He's got to get on up. Got momentum going. He just knocked his breath out. He landed on the ball. He landed on the ball, knocked his breath out.
Bulldogs will take over on that turnover.
Losing the momentum.
Somebody down on the field?
Yeah, Anderson.
They ain't have enough of it.
Did Andreas pick that off?
Yeah. He got a cramp. I thought he got his breath knocked out of him, but I do believe he's got a leg cramp.
36 seconds of the third. So,
Calhoun's still over here on the sideline stretching.
I was in my office last night, okay?
Okay.
And he's getting up.
Intercepted that ball.
I was in my office last night, okay? So, I remembered I needed to step out of the office and get something and come back into the office. And I step out of the office, and I stop right there outside the office, and on the floor is a snake.
Really?
In the house. And
Poisonous,
I said,
or?
what is that doing there? and I added some frails and dressings, but I'm not going to repeat those.
What kind of snake was it?
One of those black ones.
All right.
Yeah.
Enough to scare you, right?
Well, it was half dark in the house. It was after,
Yeah.
And I was like, I have brown carpet, and there was this black thing on the carpet.
I tell you what, I've seen a lot of people been killing rattlesnakes and moccasins and stuff. I guess it's just the time of year or whatever, but a lot of rattlesnakes have been killed here in Lanier County in the last week or two. I've been seeing a lot of pictures of them on social media. So we got Roy Johnson in the backfield to Rashad's right. There's a snap. Rashad rolls out. He's got a man deep again. He's going to go. Great catch. Man, I tell you what, Isaiah Alexander has been opened up all night long. What a great,
This is probably not going to work,
play.
but we're going to try it anyway. There it is.
Look at that. Look at you. Instant replay. That's pretty good.
I caught it just at the right spot. I need to go in there and change the seconds. It's set to like 4 or 5. And I need to change it to like 10 or 12.
Well, that was our one instant replay of the night. Oh, what a great play there. I tell you, number 13 is going to end up with some great yardage tonight. He may end up with 100 yards receiving. Again, Roy to Rashad's right. Rashad steps back. Again, number 13.
Pass complete to number 13. Isaiah Alexander again.
Isaiah Alexander. It's going to be about a 5-yard pickup. Second down and 5.
3 seconds.
Long 5. 38 seconds or
3 seconds.
that's only 3 seconds.
That is 3 seconds. Where is the ball? Oh, I see it.
Coach might just let the clock run out. I believe that's what they're going to do. And there we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're joining with us, I hope you're still with us. We're 24-0. Your Lakeland Bulldogs, Lanier County over the Vikings, 24-0, taking us into the fourth quarter. And we're going to pause and hear another word from our sponsor.
Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
All right, and we're back. I'll tell you what, Dean Finnegan shot one in about as good as anybody I know. That's who shot mine in.
Okay, Ryan.
All right, we're back. I was just talking a little bit of deer hunting here. It's getting that time
They
of year,
have not
man.
reset the clock's not reset.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are going into the fourth quarter of the first game of this year's season, Friday night, under the lights here at Rockmore Field, and your Lanier County Bulldogs are up 24-0. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a packed house tonight, a huge crowd out here tonight. The band's done a great job. Your cheerleaders have really kept the fans into it. The football team, the offense and the defense has been clicking on. And so here we go. Rashad takes a snap, and he's going to keep the ball. Finds a little seam, twists and turns, and he's going to pick up, looks like at least another 3 or 4 yards.
Gain of about 3, third down.
It's going to be a third and a long 4. I know Coach Sharp is dialing it in. It's third down, what he wants to play. Got several of our players over here on the sideline cramped up. A hot, humid South Georgia night. Look, we're going to get a false start for that one right there. Number 22 was not set. He stepped back. It was like number 22, Logan Johnson, took a step back before the ball was snapped. A little false start. It's going to move us back. It's going to be 3rd and 9 now. The defense is not set. Be a good time to snap. Well, I'm going to give it to Roy, and Roy's going to run it up in the middle. Beat up a couple of yards. Let's bring up 4th down.
Over the left side. Gaining about 3.
See what the coach is going to make a decision to do. Is he going to go for it on 4th and 7 or punt the ball? Defense has been strong tonight. Go ahead and punt them back. Put them on the goal line.
What's that, about 7 more yards?
4th and what, 7? For first down? Yeah.
Yeah, first down.
All right, they're not going to kick. They're going to go for it. There's a snap. Well, it was low. Oh, no! I saw that coming. Interception. Rashad's going to catch him. All right, hey. Tell you what, he did not like that tackle by Rashad Brockington. Rashad run him down.
2 flags. 54, who's 54?
Kelvin. Kelvin's got to get his head in the game. He's a senior. He's a leader of that team. Can't lose your temper. You got to be a leader. Rashad, when that guy jumped up, Rashad immediately started pulling kids back, and that's what you're supposed to. Now he's walking it off over there. You throw a pick, you know what? That happens. Let everybody kind of figure all this out. We got laundry all over the field. We got a player down over here on about the 30-yard line, 25-yard line. I think he's looks like he may be cramping up.
There's a flag over here.
Yeah, got a player. Got a player
yeah,
down
I know,
out there.
I see it.
Got
the flag on
here.
the 34. There was 2 over here.
Yeah, I think
2
it's going
flags
to
over
be
here.
unsportsmanlike. Because, I mean, he was not out of bounds when Rashad pulled him out. But he didn't like the way Rashad tackled him. So he kind of jumped up and kind of threw a punch at him. Viking coach is going to come across the field, find out what's going on. I like to see what Rashad did, though. I mean, he immediately got up and got his wits about him and started pulling his teammates back, going, hey, the game's bigger than just 1 or 2 players.
Here we go.
They're going to just offset penalties.
Too bad he hasn't got a microphone.
Horse collar. What? I'm going to say that was on the a horse collar on the kicking team. Huh? I think he had to call it. Well, I am now. I'm not sure. I don't know how you could call a horse collar on the team that was returning the. But anyway, let's see if they can work this thing out. Find out where the ball is. The bad thing is we did throw a pick, and the Vikings are going to come out on offense. Now the question is where the ball is going to be. I know there was some offsetting penalties, some penalties they're going to accept. So let's find out. I mean, people are pointing. Coach Wiz pointing that way. Their coach is pointing the other way. You got 2 referees pointing different directions. One's pointing to this sideline. We got all of our coaches pointing to the east end zone, trying his hardest to talk to the ref that's been over there throwing flags all night. We're going to have some interpretation.
They ought to just start drinking water. Yeah, down there.
You think they'd be hydrating right now, but looks like they kind of got caught up in the conversation.
Well, 24-0, I mean, you know.
Yeah, but still, you need to be hydrated. You know how many of our kids have been down for cramping tonight? We've had way too many kids on the ground cramping tonight. They've got to start hydrating. But, of course, you got to start hydrating the day before. You can't wait till game day, and especially during the game, but it doesn't hurt. Well, you got all the rest pointing that way. Now you got one pointing this way.
He's pointing over there.
Hey, you ever seen that commercial where they all gather up and everybody's kind of, talking to the mic's on, and that's what they look like. They look like they're plumb lost, they're really not sure where they are. Our poor players are getting back on the wrong side of the ball. They're confused.
Coach is still talking to White Hat right here.
It's like, why are we – Coach Williams does not like the call, and that's why he's the head coach, letting him make some arguments. He's begging and pleading, bent over, doubled over. His visor's cocked to the side.
I think it was already like that.
He hadn't pulled a spur yet and throw it off, so I think it's because we up 24-0. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left.
Instead over here,
that guy's throwing flags all night long, so he's just trying to find out. Well,
where did they put the ball? I don't even see it.
I don't even know they put it down yet, have they?
Well, I don't see it.
Oh, no, the ball's coming out now. The ball.
Oh, okay, there it comes.
The ball girl
now.
just brought it out. All right, all the laundry has been picked up. Coach Williams still not satisfied, so he's still pointing. The ref decided to walk away from him. They're moving it again. Good gracious. How did they?
So is that where it belongs now?
According to me, no. I thought that was a legal tackle by Rashad. The kid was not out of bounds. And then that kid jumped up and hit Rashad. And I'm not really sure how they got all that positive yardage out of that.
What's he doing now? He's still doing something.
Sideline warning?
The White Hat is still doing something.
I don't know, but they give our defense a chance to catch their breath anyway. I like to see Kevin Gaines come out there and see if we can't strip the ball out. They're going to get number 5. Come on, Cortez. Cortez Robinson, number 21, brought him down. Not before a pretty good game. Of course, the ball's going to be on the 11-yard line, the west end zone. 9 minutes and 44 seconds left in the game. At number 5's got his hands on his hips. He's gotten about out of breath. He's been their workhorse tonight. Lines up right behind the quarterback, gives it to him again. No, quarterback kept it. Tried to roll it out. Not real good tackling there by Lanier, but they was able to recover and do a good gang pile on him over there. So it's going to be 3rd and a yard on the 11-yard line. Maybe 10.
Not sure.
I can't see that far. Again, number 5 right behind the quarterback. Hands it to him. He is right up the middle. Now, he did get the first down. It's like he made it up to about the, I can't tell, 6-yard line. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left. Again, Lanier County up 24-0.
First and goal for the Vikings.
First and goal. Quarterback going to keep it. Oh, and the defense made him right there. They were all over him that time. Went nowhere. Matter of fact, I think he lost about a yard or 2 on that play.
Gaines on the stop. Ball loss on the play. Second and goal for the Vikings.
9:38. That's not bad for tonight. So maybe 10 o'clock we get done just about 7 minutes, 54 seconds.
By the
left.
way, this right here, you see this box? You got to help me take it.
That's fine.
Down to the.
That's cool. I actually parked over there tonight.
It's on top of the wagon.
I look like a false start there by the Vikings. Back them up a little bit more. What? They're going to call it offside by defense. My. Maybe Kurt told them a little bit more than they wanted to hear a while ago. I really thought that was.
Real. Swing on right side.
Second and goal for the Vikings. About the 5.
Second and goal. Little counter. Number 5 is going to walk it in this time. So Vikings waited to the fourth quarter, almost halfway through, to score their first touchdown of the night. They're at number 5, who's been their
There it goes. It worked the second time.
Awesome. Horse has just, I tell you what, he's been a powerhouse tonight. And we were not able to stop him there in 5 yards.
What's 24 plus 6?
He punched it. 24 plus 6 is 30, but what does that got to do with anything? Well, what that got nothing to do with nothing?
No, I'm on the wrong side.
Okay, thank you. You're confusing me. I think they're going to go for 2 here. They line up. Got a little motion. There's a snap. Got a little pitch out to number 5, and defense was all over him on that play. And a 2-point conversion of no avail. So that's going to be 6 points. Your Vikings, but your Lanier County Bulldogs is up 24. And so while we're changing sides, let's hear a word from our sponsor. All right, we're back. Your Vikings are lining up. We're going to decide what they're going to do here. Are they going to kind of do a pooch kick? They're going to try an onside kick? Or are they going to kick it deep? And so let's see what the coach over there has in store.
7:27.
My thoughts are they're going to do a little onside kick. I'd get some hands up on the line because the Vikings have nothing to lose here because they're down 24-6. And so surely they got Rashad out there. They got Roy Johnson. So they got Josh Sermons, Kelvin Gaines. So they got some good hands right here on the front. Keontae's deep. And there's the kick. And it went right to Rashad. Good play. Good play there. Good hands to cover it up. Good play there by the coach to put his men in the right position, knowing what that coach is going to do.
Congratulations, Ryan. You were right.
If I was coaching, that's what I would have done.
You predicted it correctly.
Have no reason. That's what I would have done. On both sides. I had to put my hands in the front.
There's Keystan right there.
I was noticing Pastor Rick Hamilton's been down there at the end zone down there on the other side of the fence, on the other side of the scoreboard.
I see him down there.
If he's walking any further, he'd be in Banks Lake. I think he's scared of the COVID. And so I walked past him, and he did kind of wave a while ago. And they're not doing the fifth quarter this year. And we do give a shout-out, though, to the Methodist Church. They big supporters for kids. And Rashad's going to keep the ball. Just kind of a little danced up in there, and a big old kind of a vicious throwback. But I know Rick and the church there do as much as they can. And I know it really broke their heart not to be able to do the fifth quarter for the kids in our community this year. But really just could not. I felt like they could not.
You smell smoke? You can keep going. I don't know.
I don't think they felt that they could do it where they could have the safety that needed to be. So I hate that we're not going to be having fifth quarter this year. All right, we line back up. Rashad's going to keep it again, and he's got a little seam. Just going out of bounds there. What? Oh, he's going to stay in bounds, let the clock run a little bit. They did pick up a first down.
First down, Lanier County stays in bounds.
Rashad tried to stay in bounds, but they knocked him out and stopped the clock. I know he was trying to stay in bounds. Good run there by Rashad. 1st and 10. The ball on the 35. Roy Johnson to his left. High snap. Oh! And just kind of, that number 4 kind of messed everything up. He kind of went back in the back. And right there as the play was trying to develop, he was right there in the middle of it and really didn't give everybody a chance to develop that play to make it work. Do want to give a shout out. I saw, as I said, I saw Miss Ham and, of course, Miss Anita Watson, who we love and appreciate. But I also did see a couple of our school board members. I'm sure I'll probably miss some. I saw Philip Connell. I saw Denny Fender. And I'm sure there's some other ones here. I just hadn't had a chance to walk around. But I tell you, we love and appreciate our school board. I know that they got a lot of challenges this year with this pandemic and trying to keep our kids safe.
Our school board. You said scoreboard.
School board.
Yeah, school board.
School board. I'm going to appreciate our scoreboard tonight, too. There's Rashad. Oh, and they're going to stop him right there on the line of scrimmage. All right. They had him all wrapped up. Want to make sure that our boys finish. Don't get cocky and just because we're up 24-6 and lose sight of what you're trying to accomplish here. And coach is going to coach them. And I know they're going to they're going to listen. We got some younger players out there getting a couple reps, I believe. But, man, I tell you what, we're blessed to have such a good administration and a good school board who love and appreciate our community and our kids. And I know they got their hands filled. I know they are having meeting after meeting trying to do the best they can, getting the school finished too. I mean, man, I tell you, the challenges of having the school finished and on top of keeping the kids safe. And so far, so good. We appreciate the support from the school as well. Lanier County is going to take a timeout. During their renovations, they actually gave us all their ceiling tile for the renovations to the Impact Center. And so we appreciate the partnership that they make with us. And without their partnership and they're helping us, we would not be successful either. Matter of fact, I was talking to Mr. Charlie Bennett a while ago and just getting all the busing programs together to bring the kids to the Impact Center. All of those things working hand in hand is what makes it all successful. So we are very appreciative of that. I'll tell you what, Jeremy, still got a great crowd here tonight.
Yeah,
you know, just
they're sticking around.
They got a few less here now than we did when we started, but
look at all the people down there. Well, that's not too many down there. By
I tell you what, man, it was packed down there by the flagpole a while ago, and I mean, it was really filled up, and it's still all the way around the fence there. But for the most part, the fans have stuck around, and I mean, they're behind the Dawgs tonight, trying to clinch a victory to start off this season. And, man, I've seen some of their practices this year when the things they could and couldn't do, and the coaches have done an excellent job of getting these guys faster and stronger and just getting them better football players. There's a snap. It's low. Rashad was able to pick it up, throws it deep. Wide open. Number 13 again. I tell you what, that kid's got over 100 yards tonight. Has to have over Isaiah Alexander.
See if it's going to work again. Oh, it's too late.
No, you missed it.
It did work, though. That's why I need to set it to like 10 or 12 seconds.
By the next time we broadcast, I know that Jeremy will have that instant replay down pat, and we'll be able to see that again in case you blinked your eyes. But Rashad and Isaiah have just been timed up perfect tonight. Isaiah's been getting broke free, been able to make a couple of moves, and Rashad's able to pick him up downfield. And that was a great catch under pressure. And even though the pressure was right there by the defense, he was able to cover it up and make a great catch. One of our
that was no good.
No good. And so
no good.
That's all right. We're up 30-6 with 4 minutes and 33 seconds left. And let's take a time out and hear a word from our sponsor.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
and the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back at 4 minutes and 33 seconds left here at Rockmore Field on Friday night, opening game of the season. As the Lanier County Bulldogs are up 30-6 over the Soperton Vikings, Treutlen County. And so doing a great job tonight. Appreciate our great coaches out there and the work that they're doing. Got a huge coaching staff, and we appreciate each and every one of them. Of course, our athletic director, Scott Ray, doing a good job and keeping this coaching staff together and having that continuity and experience. They're helping to build this program up the way it is being built. There's the kick. He's got a little seam, goes over to the left side. He's got a little lane. He's got a lot of speed. He might break loose. He was chased down by number 50. And Powell able to run him down. He just about running all the way back. Just kind of give a shout out to all of our coaches tonight. Of course, our head coach is Kurt Williams, and defensive coordinator also is Kurt. As I said, that was one of the things that we lost this year with Coach Witt. Our offensive coordinator is Sean Sharp. Wide receiver, John Ers. Offensive line, Sean Berglund. Offensive line, Seth O'Brien. Running backs coach is Sean Witt. Defensive back is Aries Kimbrough. Defensive line, Greg Seeley. Outside linebacker is O'Brien Shelley. And so we appreciate all of our coaches and the time that they're putting in and the way they work together, the way they're trying to make these kids not just better football players, but better kids for our community, some better dads and husbands for our future, and being great leaders in our school system. There's a snap. Looks back. Got pressure on him. Number 50 got him again. Oh, there's a flag. Did he call? It might have been a face mask. Yep, it's going to be a face mask on number 50. What a great play, and then end up losing on a personal foul.
Flag on the play. Might have been on that tackle.
Little fired up. We got to have a conversation out there again for a day and a half. There's the ball. It's getting moved, 15 yards. Trying to get some of the players out of the way.
On the Bulldogs, 15-yard penalty.
Poor rest walking all over our boys. Cortez just kind of taking his time walking down the middle of the field. Big first down by the Vikings. Puts them on about the 21-yard line on the west end zone. Driving the ball towards Banks. Number 5 lines up again, right behind the quarterback. There's a snap. To number 5. They was there waiting on him that time. Cortez Robinson had him wrapped up around the waist. Nowhere to go, Cortez said. Not this time. Cortez has really grown as one of our seniors, and I tell you, I've watched him grow since he was a freshman, and I tell you, he has really worked hard in the off season, putting on some weight and just getting stronger. One of the strongest kids. I was in the looking at the boards there in the weight room, and he's at the top of just about every one of them, in the top 2 or 3. Works out hard in there. Quarterback keeper. Oh, and a missed tackle by number 6. Was able to stop him there. Didn't picked up about 5 maybe. 4. That's going to set up 3rd and a lone 6.
Brings up 3rd, 6 yards to go for a Viking first down.
Two minutes.
2 minutes left in the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Got a motion. Oh! Calvin Gaines was there waiting on number 5. This time, that counter move went nowhere. Big number 54 put him and planted him right there.
That was a good shot, too. I got that on the camera.
You did?
Yeah, but we're not trying to replay.
That was a vicious hit
Not
by
with that
Calvin
one.
Gaines, one of our senior leaders. Minute and a half. We're up 30-6. Over the Vikings.
They still got all their
The
timeouts.
defense is still going after him. The ball was a little high. Kelvin's all over him again. Oh, and number 12 was – they're going to call pass interference on number 12. Ja'Cory Williams, I think they're going to call pass interference. The guy on this side hadn't thrown the flag in the last 2 or 3 minutes. They felt like he needed to get one more in.
Penalty on the Bulldogs.
You go back and watch this game. I know that guy's thrown 90% of the flags tonight. He wanted to get one more in before the end of the game. I know Coach Williams has been in his ear all night long. Coach is like, really? Really? He's going for the ball.
Why are they putting it way down there?
Because that was going to be a pass interference. It's going to be 4th and 1 on the 11-yard line. Watch that big number 5.
Make some noise.
They hands it to him. Goes right up the middle. He's twisting. He's turning. He got a first down. I think he's going to be on about the 4-yard line. I can't tell where they at.
1 minute.
What yard line are they on? 6?
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe 5 or 6. I can't tell. When it's down there, it's under a minute, though. We're down to the last play or two. They still got all the timeouts. The coach is kind of running some players on and off the field. They got a different quarterback in there. They go number 6.
Get him.
Oh, he didn't go nowhere that time. They blew the whistle. 40 seconds left.
Running play on the left side.
Somebody called a timeout. Vikings called a timeout. They swapped out the quarterback there at the last second. Sponsors in these last 38 seconds.
That's right.
Make sure our Lakeland community goes out and you support and tell these sponsors how much you appreciate their support. The Lakeland Drugs, the J. Shaw Company, and Farmers and Merchants Bank. Make sure, fans, that you go by and you tell them how much you appreciate them sponsoring this program so that Jeremy can continue to put on this program. I know there's a lot of people. I know Noah is up in Commerce, Georgia tonight, north up there, and doing some schooling. And he said he's tuned in a couple of times tonight and watched as much as he could. And so people all over the place.
And next
watching.
week,
Next week,
Berrien County at Berrien County. That's
7:30 kickoff.
Nashville, Georgia.
Yeah, if you can't make it, or if you're scared to get out, make sure you tune in. The Lanier County Network.
Second down to the Vikings.
Go, go, go. Get him.
Kelvin's got him again, and that's going to be the end of the ball game, I believe.
28 seconds.
54 with a stop.
Son, Kelvin Gaines is all over that number 5 here at the end of the ball game. This defense is taking it personal. They're not wanting these guys to score. 16, 15, 12. This will be the last play of the game. See if the defense is going to bulk up. Don't let them score, and there is
False start.
going to move them back. I believe it's going to be a false start.
Start, baby.
False start. Move them back 5 yards. Little less than 7 seconds left.
6.9.
Big win for head coach Kurt Williams. 3-7 last year, 0-10 the year before, and he starts out 2020 during a pandemic with a win. Ladies and gentlemen, we are excited
Another
about
timeout.
Lanier County Bulldogs this year.
Another timeout.
I hate it when we get all this excitement here at the end of the game. You got 7 seconds. Just let the clock run. You're not going to score 24 points in 7 seconds, so just let it run.
That says 6.9, but mine doesn't have the point.
The point.
Yeah, so it's just 6.
Just 6.
I'm not going to put it on 7. It's 6.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. It's been a great game. Coach Sharp got a great offensive game. Of course, I know they'll be able to look at the film and see a lot of things that can work on. A couple little turnovers that we had, some timing issues. I know they're going to learn a lot from this game. And I tell you what, we got a big game next week. I mean, you don't go to Berrien County over there. And
That's a big game.
That's a big game. And so, they're in a little bit different class than we are. And but I know that they're going to be ready to play. I don't know if they play tonight and who they're playing. I didn't look at it. But I tell you what, they'll be ready.
I'm pretty sure they all started today.
There's
Football.
a
but
couple
they might
of
be doing
teams.
some
I
tomorrow.
know, like Calhoun County canceled their whole season this year. So I mean, it's a small school and all, but I've seen some of that. So it's been kind of crazy this year.
Calhoun County, Edison, Georgia.
Yeah.
That's a dead spot for cell signal.
It's a dead spot
like
about
it.
anything.
Yeah.
All right, here's the last play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. They got the same lineup that they've had tonight. Quarterback number 5 right behind him in the power I. And let's see what they're going to do with this last call. I think the defense is taking it personal not to let them score on this last drive.
They're probably not. They don't look like they're going to do anything.
There it is. He's going to step back. Got a man over there open. Oh, and it went right by.
Intercepted. No. Incomplete.
Incomplete. The game is over.
There it is. Lanier 30.
I don't think they
Treutlen
can shake
6.
hands after the game anymore.
No, they're not
can't,
doing
can
none
they?
of that stuff.
Yeah,
no,
that's
they're
right.
Not doing none of that
So
stuff.
anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week in
Berry,
Nashville.
in
At Berry.
Nashville, that's
Thanks a
right.
lot for tuning in.
Farmers and Merchants Bank has been helping people with their financial needs for over 100 years. And FMB is right here in Lakeland, Georgia to serve you. Whether you need personal banking with checking and savings accounts, money market and IRAs, or business banking with checking, cash management, and loans, FMB is also your lending solution for both personal and business. Whatever your banking needs, Farmers and Merchants Bank remains committed to be the best of the best. North Carter Street in Lakeland. Go Dawgs! Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Lakeland Drug Company has been Lakeland's hometown pharmacy since 1950. They're more than just medicine, offering personalized service, a drive-up window, and a delivery service. Located at 42 West Main Street in Lakeland, Georgia. You can call 229-482-3677 or visit them online at lakelanddrug.com. Lakeland Drug Company, more than medicine, and a proud supporter of Lanier County Bulldogs.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
and the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.